I'm Dr. Ian Moran, and I'm a clinical psychologist working to help people with a wide variety of things they'd like to change, including problems getting to sleep, staying asleep, and getting enough sleep to feel refreshed the next day. Many of the things that help you get a good night's sleep you'll already be aware of. However, I find in my work that it's actually putting them in place and sticking to them that's the tricky part. This is exactly the part that the stick tactic can help you with, because although I can't guarantee that making these changes will alter your sleep overnight, there is good evidence that making these changes and then sticking to them for weeks rather than just days will help you make long-term changes to your sleep. It's completely normal to have disrupted sleep from time to time. In fact, the majority of adults have difficulty sleeping at some point in their lives. However long you've been having difficulties with sleep, there's some things that you can try immediately. For example, avoid tea and coffee and other drinks and food with caffeine in at least 4 hours before going to sleep. You could log this by selecting Avoid Alcohol, Caffeine, Nicotine. Only go to bed when you're actually feeling sleepy, and try not to watch the clock. I know it can be difficult, but it just tends to make people more alert and focus on how much sleep they're not getting. A less obvious thing to try is to focus on trying to break the link between lying in bed and being awake. This primes our bodies to expect not to be asleep when we're in bed. If you can break this link, then you're creating a great foundation for all the other practical things about sleep to work, such as a good bedtime routine. If you want to try this, when it feels like you've been lying in bed for about 15 minutes and you've been awake, and don't watch the clock, just try and estimate what feels like about that long to you, then get up, go to a different room, and do something that's mildly interesting, such as reading a magazine or listening to some music. When you've noticed you're starting to feel more sleepy, go back to bed. Then see if sleep comes. If it doesn't, repeat the 15-minute rule and get up. Although this can take a while to begin with, it's an excellent way of resetting your body and brain's expectation of what happens in bed. You go to sleep. Log this rule by selecting Get up when I can't sleep and Wind down before bed. So have a go. Pick 1 or 2 from our list of recommended actions, try them for at least 7 nights, and see what effect that has. If you're not sure what to try, give us a call, and a member of the Stick Tactic team will help you to identify what is more likely to work for you.